Madagascar. Hey everybody, this is Seka here. Welcome to the Broom Closet. If you have not been here before, welcome. If you are returning, thank you for coming back. I'm trying to dodge this crazy stripe light. I'm just gonna leave it there. I'm just gonna leave it right there. On this channel, I do a lot of pagan art and DIYs, and I talk about a few things that I go through in finding my path, and I really enjoy getting feedback and connecting with all of you out there. I've learned so much from so many of you, and thank you for joining me here again. I'm struggling with this decision, and this video is going to be kind of like a run through of what my brain is going through with this decision and some other reasons for future me to look back on why I did it. I have decided to cut my hair. Yes, it's a very vain, shallow thing to be worried about. However, I have had this hair for the last 5 or 6 years, but now it's all I ever do is think about what is this doing? Why are you doing this? It needs to come off. The last time I cut it, I was living in Ohio, and again I needed a change, and after that I was like, oh, I'm never cutting my hair again, because in my mind this long hair represents my feminine witchy power. Because you always see those witches with the long flowing hair, and they're very bohemian, and this to me is my bohemian lifestyle and what I'm known for. It's quite long. It's manageable, but it's fucking annoying. I'm tired of being my hair, and what I want to do with it is it's going to get donated to somebody who will enjoy it and not bitch about it. By the time this video comes out, I will have cut my hair. That will be my Samhain Transformation. Because there are plenty of amazing badass witches with short hair, and I'm trying to remind myself that that is not you. Stop hiding behind it, and if you have long hair and that's what you enjoy having, that's wonderful too. But right now, since I am feeling that I am stuck, I am tired, I am unhappy. Yes, this is an emotional decision. However, I scheduled the appointment well enough in advance that I could really think about it. So I'm really thinking about it. In the end, somebody who needs it to feel beautiful will have it. It's a hassle. It has been 103 on and off for the past... gonna get cut out of the frame there, for the past couple months, and I'm over it. I'm over the heat. Every single day my hair is up, my hair is in a braid, my hair is in a ponytail. Where am I? There it is. Get the light back. Get the light back. I think that's one of the biggest things that I was struggling with, is that I had an image in my mind that I, as a young 20-something-year-old pagan bohemian woman, should look like. And in my mind, I reached that, so then what do? You know, in my mind, I wanted the Sally Owens hair. It took a long time to get there because I was cheap and I didn't pay a stylist to cut it, so I cut it every now and then they were like, well, you still have the dead ends or the dry ends, so we gotta cut more off than you wanted. And I'm like, fuck. Grew out the hair to feel more empowered. However, if I am hiding behind this hair and always comparing myself to other girls with long hair, that's not empowering. I also think that it hides my self-confidence. I feel that you are able to change your persona quite easily with long hair. I'm hoping that with this change, it'll encourage Seka to be herself.
Wanted to give a little update. Today is October the 28th, and I have just come from my Samhain meetup, and I wanted to share with you some aha moments that happened this evening while they were still fresh. As you can see, I have not even gotten out of the car. This evening, we journeyed to the underworld in hopes of gifting a Rishkagal and in return receiving answers for questions that we had within us. As a craft, we adorned gourds with that which we were gifting a Rishkagal. In lieu of the upcoming transformation for Samhain that I planned, I created this little likeness, and it is a gourd underneath, and I was able to journey to the underworld and gift one of our priestesses acting as a Rishkagal my hair, and in return she gifted me this card, and she gifted me with the mummy, and underneath it says change. I don't know how, I'm not going to question how, but this card was perfect in every way. I had such an obsession when I was younger with the Egyptian culture, and this whole week and in the video before this, I think I said I need to be the catalyst for change. Something has to change. And that is what I got. And the mummies were sacred pharaohs and holy women and people of status. And this transformation will not just be external, it will be internal. So my time with Arishkagal proved poignant, and she gifted our gourds back to us. So in return, I got this. These are no longer the person that I see myself as. As a time of change and transformation, Samhain is the perfect time, I think, to have this upheaval and this disruption of my way of looking at myself. I will be making another video when the transformation happens.
Well, 2 weeks later, I do this in the mirror a lot now, and I do this a lot now. I love how soft it is underneath. Everybody, this video is a long time coming, and I apologize. I've been wanting to sit down and make this since I got my haircut, but I've been very, very busy. I am having some tea this morning and just done did my hair. I wanted to tell you a little bit about what I'm feeling about it and what I felt when I got it cut and stuff like that. So let me do this. Getting it cut was not as an emotional sever as I foresaw it being. I thought I would be very teary and a little more verklempt, but I felt just fine. Actually, I was giggling the whole time because it was exciting. I was super excited that it was finally getting done. And I have some pictures that I'll share, and I wanted to take a video of it happening, and the hairstylist was like, oh, I can do it. I was like, all right, that'd be fine. And she must have hit the capture button and not the record button. So now I have a really good picture of the braid that she cut, but I don't have the video. However, the hair has been donated and I received my thank you note, and that's lovely, and I'm really excited. So now that I've gotten it cut, some things that have changed a little bit. It seems a little ridiculous now to, when I'm done in the shower, wrap my hair up, because I only have this bit that's long, but it's still really wet and I don't like it dripping on my shoulders. So that's one thing that I have always done and now feels a little stupid. Another thing I learned, bobby pins are now your best friend. I did discover that I can pull it back, but now I will have a little stump back there when I do, which is fine. Something else, you still will shed in the shower, though it does seem like it's less because the strands are not as long, but you still shed in the shower, unfortunately. Something else that I've noticed I used to do a lot and I still habitually do it is this, to grab my ponytail and switch the sides or wrap it and pull it over my shoulder. I can still put this in a braid, but that I can't grab anything back there now. And it's shown me that I have a lot of these anxious habits that I used to do that now I can't do. Another negative thing is you have to do something, well, I have to do at least something to my hair in the morning, or else it's like a nice little helmet, and it kind of wraps around the underside of my chin, and I don't like that at all. And then the way she cut it was, it's pretty short in the back and then it tapers forward, which I didn't ask for, but that's how it ended up turning out. And I like it. But now I like it so much, and I like how soft it is, and I feel very grown up and a little more, a little taller. Now I want to go a bit shorter. It does not take long to do. It doesn't take long to blow dry. And no, this mess doesn't take long to curl. However, if my hair is shorter and I just have this little bit on the top that's, say, this long, then I won't have to do half as much. I hope. So come December, I'm hoping to get it cut a bit shorter. God dang. Now that it is getting cooler outside, I feel my morale climbing back up a little bit. And no, I know that a haircut cannot change your personal well-being and your mindset and your emotional levels. However, it was a start, and it was a stepping stone for the change that I have coming up in the next few years. Another change I got new glasses. Now I can see. I was having extremely uncomfortable headaches and eye spasms for 2 or 3 weeks. And these suckers are not cheap if you don't have health insurance. Everyone, thanks for hanging out with me. I hope to have another video for you soon. I'm planning on going on a little trip this weekend and hope to include some video from that trip. And thanks everybody for your inquiries on how my priestess training is going. It's going great. Our last class was this past Sunday. However, we included another additional class. We didn't have a class for December, and everybody talked it over, and we're gonna have another class. Then we have our final presentations, and then it will be our initiation day. So that will be in January. So those are the next few things coming up. And I do owe you some recaps of my classes. I apologize. My goodness, where's my head? I was scrambling last minute to get the notes done for the last class. Again, thanks everybody for coming to hang out with me. I am on Instagram and I am on Twitter, so you can find me on there, and I would love to see you and talk to you and see your pictures and get to know you. Everyone have a wonderful day. Hope everyone had a blessed Samhain. Blessed be.